for joining us, guys. I've got some new content for you today. This is High Country Dan, and welcome to my home gym. This is a little bit different content than I normally provide here on my YouTube channel, but this is something I think you guys are going to enjoy, and there may be some other folks out there who are looking to get some videos and some information about what I've got in this awesome box. So today I got this delivery. I'm pretty excited about this. This is a piece of new equipment that I'm adding to my home gym. You can see I've got a treadmill, I've got a Smith station, squat rack, bench press, kettlebells, barbells, you name it. This is my home gym, and this is where all the sweat equity is built for our upcoming hunting season. So this is something I'm really excited about. This is something I've been saving up for about a year and a half, not quite a year and a half, just a little bit over a year. To get into my gym here. You know, obviously COVID, the last 2 years has kind of changed the way people work out. Personally, for me, I still work out at a gym, and in fact, I was pretty lucky here where I live. Our gyms were only closed for a couple of months. I had this gym to supplement my workouts during that closed period of time. But I still like to go to the gym and work out in the gym quite a bit. But for me, I live an hour away from my gym, and as a single parent and a busy guy that's got a full-time job, I don't always get to make it to the gym. So part of that's why I have a home gym, so that I can either work out in the morning before I go to work or try to get in a workout when I come home. But this here is pretty exciting. We're going to get this unboxed. We're going to get it put together, and then I'm going to give you a comparison video. So what we've got right here that's in these boxes, drum roll, is, as you can see, it's an EnergyFit ski row machine. This is the ski row air, and so I'm going to give you guys a video. I'm going to video me putting it together. That'll be all sped up, so you don't have to watch the tedious process of how to do that. But once we get it all set up, I'm going to compare this directly to probably its biggest competition, which is the Concept 2 machines. The beauty of this machine and why I chose this machine is that it's a 2-in-1. This is a ski machine, kind of like similar to the Concept 2 ski erg, and it's also a rowing machine, also similar to the Concept 2 rower. There's a couple of videos on YouTube that talk about those two machines in comparison to this machine, but those two videos are from two other guys who are gym owners. One's a CrossFit gym, and the other one's kind of a guy that has like a more industrial sized gym in a garage setting. And so they're both great videos, but they don't really give you the perspective of a real true homeowner, gym homeowner, garage gym homeowner. And so I'm going to share my experiences with you. A couple of days ago I did an exact ski erg and rowing workout. I saved the workouts on my Garmin device, on my Garmin watch. I tracked my strokes, I tracked my calories that I burned, and the amount of time that it took me to row 500 meters and ski 500 meters. And what I'm going to do today, as soon as I get this set up, is I'm going to do those exact same workouts, get a warm up on the treadmill. I'm going to do those exact same workouts, and then we're going to compare the statistics of realistically, how does it compare to the ski rows? And I'll give you my true homeowner's impression. I love the CrossFit gyms. I love to work out in a CrossFit style. I'm always pushing myself pretty hard. But in honesty, the reason I chose this system over the Concept 2 was 100% price. For me, you know, this setup, I got that this year. This is 2021. Those of you watching may be tuning into this later on after the video's already been posted. I got a screaming deal on this system during Black Friday back in November. Right after Thanksgiving, I got this system. I think I got it $400 off on Black Friday. I had a $100 coupon that I had saved from earlier from signing up for their emails, and I got free shipping. So all in all, I saved about $650 on this system over if I'd just bought in the Concept 2 rower and the ski erg separately. Those two machines retail together, if you add them together and then add in shipping, it's right at about $1,900 in shipping costs and the equipment. This guy right here, this cost me $1,400 shipped, so that's a pretty good steal in my opinion. Saves me about $500, $400 or $500. that's a lot of money that I can spend on Christmas gifts, hunting equipment, other equipment for my gym. So for me, this made sense, especially after watching some of the other reviews online. Like I said, there's only 2 other videos on YouTube that I'm aware of, and those are gym owners that are comparing these for more or less gym scenarios. So I figure if this thing can fit in a CrossFit gym, probably going to be happy with it in my gym too. So stay tuned. Let's get this thing unboxed. Let's get it put together, and let's get to rowing. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already done it, hit that like and subscribe button. Follow me. Bump us up on the YouTube algorithms, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you. Guys, well, we got her all put together, unboxed, and I gotta tell you, I am thoroughly impressed with the quality of this product so far. The hardware itself, everything going together was top-notch. It took me about 45 minutes. As you saw, I did it all by myself, one person. Obviously, the boxes are pretty big and heavy. You definitely don't want to move those by yourself unless you have a dolly or something along those lines. But honestly, the company EnergyFit so far has been great to deal with. When you purchase this product, as soon as it ships out, they send you an email. In that email, they've got links to the YouTube videos on how to put this together. You guys might have saw I had my laptop with the YouTube video, and literally the hardware comes in kind of like a laminated package on top of a piece of cardboard. Everything's labeled, and it's super easy to put together. It comes with all the tools you need to use. I used a power screwdriver on a couple of things, but you don't even really need to use those. The one thing I will say is that the hardware comes with, especially the bolts, come with, they're already pre-threaded with thread lock. So it was a little bit difficult on a couple of them just to make sure that they had already started the threading. And it was pretty tough to get them in just because of that thread lock already installed on the bolts. But otherwise, man, the hardware on this thing is solid. Like, this thing is not coming apart. I'm super impressed. It went together really easy. Again, as I stated, this is the Air model. After reading the reviews online and watching the other videos, this is the model I chose to go with. Plus, it saved me quite a bit of money. But man, this thing is just super slick. You can see here, if you push the lever and let it come down, it comes down. That shock works really well. Turns it from the skier into the rower. So let's do this. I'm gonna get changed out into some workout clothes. I'm gonna jump on the treadie really quick, get in a good warm up, do some sprint interval stuff so that I got a nice good sweat. I wanna replicate the workout that I did a couple of days ago, where then I jumped on the Concept 2 ski erg and the Concept 2 rower. And did 500 meters each. So I want to be warmed up before I do those, just to simulate that exercise as best as I can. I'm going to video me rowing on this and skiing on this, so you guys can watch that, and then we'll talk about the specs. So thanks for tuning in. Let's get to working out. All right, guys, I just got done with my treadmill run. I did 11-minute sprint on that, interval sprints, all the way up to 10% incline. Got my heart rate up to about 160-ish, 165 maybe. And now we're going to jump on the ski row right away and see what we can do with this bad piece. was 500-ish meters, 520 by the time the wheels stopped spinning. Took me right at 1 minute 53. And this is reading out 39 calories. So we'll have to compare those numbers with when I did the Concept 2 skier. And take a second here. Whew. Catch my breath. We're gonna reset it. Grab something to drink real quick. And then we're gonna row. Man, I can tell you guys, this thing is smooth. And boy, I got a butt kicking workout. That was good. Yeah. All right. That was 528 meters in 1 minute 57 seconds. 42 calories. I gotta tell you what, this thing is impressive. I love it. It is so smooth. This cable versus the Concept 2 chain, world of difference. I'm a tall guy, I'm 6'6", 6'5", now that I'm 40, 42 to be exact. I have an issue with the Concept 2 machine. I got really long legs, and so when I row, one of the issues that I have with the Concept 2 is I gotta be really close to my knees when I come back. And because my legs are so tall, with the Concept 2, when I come back, two things happen. I get a lot of chain slack, and that chain slaps the top of the Concept 2 where it goes into the machine. This is so much smoother, and it's just, man, I love it. I'll tell you right now, the second thing I love about this machine is the seat. So Concept 2, I'm a skinny dude. I got no butt. I got no meat on my butt. The Concept 2 kills my butt. Usually when I'm working out at the gym, I'll throw 2 sweat towels down on it. This thing's actually like rubber, like padded foam or something. It's super comfortable. It's not plastic. The last thing I will say is this. I just got a killer workout. That was awesome. You saw at the beginning when I started skiing, I forgot to flip up the air dial, whatever you want to call it. And I put it up on the hardest setting. On a Concept 2, it's numbered and it tells you, 1 up to 10. This one's not numbered, but it's got little dots up to big dots. The higher you go, the more resistance there is, less air moves through the machine. This thing on its highest setting is significantly harder than the Concept 2 on its highest setting. The Concept 2, and maybe it's just because the machines I'm using are gym machines and they're used a lot, maybe they're, I don't know, maybe the flywheel's worn out on them a little bit. But that was hard, like that was grueling hard for me to push hard for 500 meters. Now granted, I might have pushed a little bit harder just because obviously I'm making this video for you guys, but this is an incredible machine. I am so pleased with it. I will straight up tell you, this thing is nice and solid. It rolls really smooth. everything's built really well. The fact that you get 2 machines into one for less than what you can pay for the 2 Concept machines, Concept 2 machines, it's a no-brainer for me. This thing in my home gym is phenomenal. And for me, for those of you guys that follow me on some of my own social media, check me out on Instagram at High Country Dan, and you'll see that fitness is a part of my life. And a lot of my fitness journey comes towards a drive and a passion for hunting. And also in my career, I have to stay fit as a part of my job. And so it's really a lifestyle for me to stay fit and exercise. There's some weeks where I'll get 500-600 minutes of exercise in a week. Some weeks during the summer when I have more time, I'll get upwards of 1,000 minutes a week. I'm just constantly staying active and staying fit. And for me to have something like this in my home and be able to do this at home for less than $1,500 is absolutely a gold mine of an investment. I don't want to have a physical limitation either in my job or in my personal life, in the hunting and hiking, and I go camping and we do a lot of backpacking. I don't want to have those physical limitations. I want to be able to go where I want to go without experiencing pain, without being out of wind or out of shape. And for me, having this kind of physical fitness equipment in my home and in my shop, in my garage here, is absolutely worth its weight in gold. So for you guys that are looking at maybe adding this to your home gym, or even maybe if you're a gym out there, a small gym, and you want to get a piece of equipment like this that doesn't take up a lot of space, it's 2 pieces of equipment in one, this is a quality piece of gear. I could see this easily working in a CrossFit gym. It's not the Concept 2, but I'll tell you what, I got just as good or better of a workout than I would on the Concept 2. It's more comfortable to use for me personally. The padded seat is awesome. The non-chain driven system, where it's just a cable driven system, and it's kind of a braided cable. We'll see how long this lasts. It doesn't feel like there may or may not be metal inside that braided cable. It could be just a rope, but regardless, man, it is butter smooth, and I got a phenomenal workout. The display works perfect. I'm going to throw up the numbers, the side-by-side numbers right now, so you can see my Concept 2 skier and Concept 2 rower. I'll show you those exercises, and then I'll pull up the ones we just did. I'll do a side-by-side so you can see. I did them in the reverse order. I forgot when I started this one tonight that when I was in the gym a couple days ago and I did this workout, I warmed up on a Stairmaster instead of the treadmill, and then I jumped on the rower and then did the skier. Tonight did it a little bit different. Started on the treadmill, did an inclined interval sprint, and then did skier and rower. So I might have to flip-flop those around a little bit so you can do a side-by-side comparison. But again, this is a quality piece of equipment. I am absolutely thrilled with it. The workout that I just got just proves that you can get a great workout with this machine. It's butter smooth, and for anyone with a small CrossFit gym or a garage gym or a home gym, and you got room for this thing, and you like to row or you like to ski erg, or maybe you don't. I've been hitting a ski erg for about 2 years now, ever since they showed up in my local gym. I love that workout. I've been doing the rowers for even longer than that. And I love that workout, and being able to do them back to back on top of doing like an interval sprint on my treadmill, or at the gym when I do the Stairmaster, I'll run for 12 minutes on the Stairmaster, really get my heart rate going. I'll get a good stretch on, and I'll jump on a rower and then a ski erg, and then I'll go lift weights. So that's kind of my cardio regimen to really build up that lactic acid, build up my lungs for hunting when I'm running up the mountain. So again, check these things out, man. This is a great company. Shipping took like 10 days. Once it actually shipped, it only took like 4 days to get here. It took about 2 weeks from the time I ordered it. It's December 15th. I ordered this November 28th, 29th, right after Thanksgiving. So 2 weeks to get this thing, and man, it's awesome. Follow me on Instagram, hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for joining in. I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'll be sure to answer those as soon as I can. And again, man, I can't recommend this enough. This thing is amazing. If you got room for the Concept 2 and the ski erg and the rower, they're great pieces of equipment. Personally, I would never do that at this point. After trying this machine, this is all I would go with. Even if I was in a gym and these were side by side, I'd go on this one because for me, again, it's more comfortable, smoother,